Sweet. Well, I know we heard from Norma yesterday. Chloe, Noah, Ayana, one of y'all want to share a little bit yesterday about why your
Can I
day?
please share my day yesterday?
Yep, hit me.
Okay, so guys, I had the worst day ever on Monday. Like, it was super character building. I literally was like dragging myself to make these calls. And so then yesterday I woke up at 7 and I was like, I have to book 2 demos because I hadn't booked any all of the day before. And so the first call I made, the lady picked up and she goes, I don't want to do a demo, but I do want to buy 6 steak knives from you. And I just got random boom, CPO at 7 a.m. And I was like, okay, oh my God, I gotta make these calls. And so at that point I had 4 people to call because I've been managing, so I didn't have my names list. It was pretty stale. And I called the first person. She's like, yeah, of course, honey. Like, I could totally schedule a demo with you. Let's do, later today. And then the second person, I called just randomly from like last summer. She picked up and she goes, I do remember you from last summer. Yeah, let's do a demo a little bit later tonight. Or a little bit this morning at 6 a.m. So I booked 3 demos, 2 for tomorrow, yesterday, and then 1 for 6 a.m. And so my first demo, I worked really hard and I sold Super Shears to lady. I also got 20 recommendations. So now I have 20 people to call. My second one, I did a homemaker set and I got 10 recommendations, really, really good recommendations. And I have 30 people to call. 6 a.m. cheese knife, 10 more recommendations. And now I have 40 people to call tonight and we're back in business, baby. So best days come after the worst days. Keep going, guys.
Love it. Hey, highs are high and lows are low.
Oh, and Chloe shared a video with me of her using Can I Make a Suggestion? And she said, I never felt confident enough to actually use this last summer. She's like, but I just dove in and decided to use it yesterday. And she sent me a video, can I make a suggestion? And the lady's like, sure. And she's like, hey, why don't you just try it out? We'll ship it out to you. You get to try it out in your kitchen. If you don't absolutely love it, we're going to take it back and refund your money anyway. So there's no risk to you in just trying it out. So what do you think? And the lady's like, okay, I'll do it. So boom,
Dude, yeah, if I could chime in for that. If I could chime in, that was my super sheer sale. I was so goddamn proud of that sale because even more than the homemaker, because I know last year I would not have closed that sale because she was like, I don't know, let me think about it. And I was like, Allison, can I just be honest with you? Like, just try it. Like, there's no risk. And then she did. And she bought it. I'm just so proud of myself. Sorry, guys. Okay, anyways. So just apply what your manager says. Have faith. And they, like, Hansen was way more than me. He sold, like, almost $4 million. But anyways, just very happy about that. If anyone wants to see the video, I can send it to you. Also, Varsha was there on my homemaker sale. High five, Varsha. Anyways, okay.
Hey,
anyway,
drop
you guys
drop that video in the group me. That'd be fantastic. And then, hey, real quick, just I know a couple people have asked about it, but give us one tip on how you're crushing recommendations. Even small sale, big sale, no matter. You're getting 10 plus. It sounds like. What? Just one quick tip on Rex.
I mentioned it a lot. Especially like in the beginning when I'm like, hey, like, I have 2 goals. This is the only thing I can influence. And my manager said, if I hit my 34 demos, then I'll be able to sell the 5K in order to pay for my dorming at school. And so for these two weeks of push, I have to make 340 calls to book these 34 demos. And that's why I can only, present to people I've been personally introduced to, but we'll cover more at the end. And then at the end, I do Miguel's advanced rec approach. If you guys don't know about that, ask your managers. And I make sure, and this is something that Josh told me to do last night that I applied and I just got a bunch of sponsors. Make sure to handle the objections before they come up. So first of all, I know you want to type out a huge long text with all the names because that's just how nice you are. But I'm just going to get your first 10 to 20 here. So that way it counts for my sponsorship. And then we can get the rest at the end if you have any more. And I know what you're thinking. You probably want to text them and you make sure that it's okay with them before, I reach out to them. That's totally fine. I have a text already. Do you remember the text that Krista sent you? Yeah, it's that one. You can just forward it to your friends. If they say no, I'm not going to call them. But the cool thing is, Anthony, that I still get credit for my sponsorship if I get those 10 names and numbers. So you're handling the, can I do it later? And you're also handling the, can I talk to them first? With saying that the sponsorship only counts if you get the names in the demo, which is true. So those are the 2 nuggets, and I've been getting hella sponsors, so use them and let me know how it goes.
Boom, fire. Love that. Great enthusiasm, great energy. And hey, like Hans mentioned there, best days come after the worst days. What I used to always tell my reps is, the highs are high and the lows are low. It's important you just play the numbers. Right? Like you said, 340 calls, 34 demos. That's how you're going to hit the 5,000. It's about hitting the numbers, right? Like we talked about yesterday, we're taking a month worth of work and we're smashing it into 2 weeks. What that means is you're going to see more ebbs and flows than normal, right? So just remember, it's all about just getting those numbers in that short amount of time. That's really the important part. Love that.